Town of Pinckney. They got what's a town justice do that? Is there any crime there? What, somebody took a cow or, I don't know, got caught with a sheep or something? What do they have for crime in the town of Pinckney? That's where Barnes Corners is. Probably nothing. But anyway, Candace Randall is running for state Supreme Court justice. She's one of eight candidates running for 4 open seats. And you say, I didn't know that. Well, I was looking at the ballot. Let's start with the ballot. We'll get to the judge races in a moment. At the far left in column 1, you've got county clerk. Now, I didn't know someone was running against Giselle Meeks, who's the current clerk. But there's a Sandra Umstead running as an independent candidate on the Every Voice Counts line. Now, I'm told that she works in the clerk's office, so that must be high anxiety over there. So one of them won't be there November 5th, I'm sure. But, geez, I don't know. There hasn't been anything in the media on that. I haven't seen any. I saw one Meeks sign over on Clinton Street. I don't know. I guess you're supposed to vote for her because she's incumbent. And then you go over to county legislator. Thank God we don't have any contested races that I can see. Yeah, all the city races, I don't even know who the legislators are anymore. Who's my legislator? Oh, Mr. Doldo, yeah. So we don't want any of them to ever have to face opposition. When they wanted to change to 4-year terms, we should have made them like 10-year terms. Yeah, would have been so much easier for them. And then there's the city council candidates, Shane Garabrandt, Peter Monaco, Doug Osborne, and Anthony Velasquez. We don't really know. Somebody told me that the town of Pinckney deals with snowmobile tickets. Yeah, they read a lot of those. You leave those people alone. They want to run into a tree and kill themselves. Leave them alone. But the 4 council, you can vote for up to 2, or you can do it write-in if you want. And that's more towards the bottom of the ballot. Then we got there's a big block of names for the judge. And then in the far right column, there's city court judge Mary Doheny is running for a full term. Remember, she got appointed a few months ago by the mayor. That was in exchange for lifetime invitations to their Christmas party. I understand that was, which is probably well worth it. And then the Supreme Court justices, let's see, there's 8 people running for 4 seats. I want to be nice to all these people because you could end up before one of them someday. You never know. You just never know. So there's 4 that are running on the Democrat and the Working Families line, and then there's 4 running on the Republican and the Conservative line. That's all just the usual nonsense there. But there was Elizabeth Snyder Fortino. She was in the other day. Remember her? Okay, she seemed like a nice person. Candace Randall, she'll be in tomorrow. She's from Lewis County. And she wanted to run as a Republican, but they kind of boxed her out because Mike Young wanted his daughter-in-law to run because she didn't get the family court seat last year. So we'll get to that later. And then there's a John W. Dillon. Oh, don't know who he is. Then there's a Gerard Snyder, who I think is from Herkimer County, somehow related to Elizabeth Snyder Fortino, is the uncle or something, but I don't know who he is either. Then over on the Republican conservative line, there's James McCluskey. We all know him. Everybody's voting for him. I mean, that's just a de rigueur for the area here. And he finished first 14 years ago when he first got elected. Lydia Young, she lives up in the Carthage area, I think. Remember, she wanted to be family court judge last year, and they had to give that to Anthony Netto so they could open the city court slot for Mary Doheny, and that was kind of very brilliant politics. It was brilliant at the time, but that's fine. She's getting to run for Supreme Court this year, which is a better gig. It's a better gig. I don't know her, but know nothing about her. Gregory Amoroso, I think he's a judge down in Rome, New York, in Oneida County. And then there's a Patrick Kilmartin. I've seen his commercials on. He's got his daughters on with him. I hate people that bring their daughters out and say, go vote for my dad. No, I don't like to hear that. Yeah, those are the 8 candidates. How do you decide? Most people just, if they do vote, they just vote the straight line or across on whatever party they like. I, myself, will probably mix them up a little, but we'll see what Candace Randall has to say tomorrow when she comes in. And, of course, you have to call her Your Honor because she is a town justice, right? You can't call her Candy. That wouldn't be respectful. They would if she was on like the Sevens News or something. They'd call her Candy, but I'll say Your Honor because I'm that type of person.